knocked out. So we now will be seeing boys,
B Bio Ice,
bio ice. Oh, bio ice.
I guess that's what
Yes,
I was thinking
there's
Boyce
a
at first. I just didn't see that I for some reason, but now that I'm looking at it closer, I see Bio Ice.
yes. So uh, uh, according to StarCraft Ascension, bio ice is the strongest active Zerg player on their team, and he boasts diverse play styles. So I mean, that's what we saw out of Ire. We may see similar stuff coming out of bio ice, and Happy's going to have to be on his game here.
Absolutely. So it's going to be an interesting game. Do take a second to say hello to us in chat if you're watching. We like to interact with the community. If you have cool plays you see, let us know. Also, if you see any things you like or dislike about the stream or any issues, let us know also so we can take care of those. This is StarCraft 2 Community Team League, and we welcome you as we jump right into game number 5 tonight.
Number 5.
And in the lower left-hand corner, it's going to be our purple Zerg, first Zerg of the night. It's going to be StarCraft Ascension's Bio Ice.
And in the top right-hand corner, showing off his words per minute skills with the full typed out, good luck, have fun, bio ice. Representing Team Eternal Dreamers, it is Happy.
So Happy showing some pretty good spider sense, knowing the timings and things that can happen at those times. So we'll see. And as we know, that's definitely an important thing against the Zergs. Looks like I accidentally turned the sound off there. Got that on.
Whoops. Did want to do a quick shout out to some people in chat. Fosta SC2, thank you for joining us. I know that you've been joining us quite regularly. We appreciate that viewership. And the President Obama cheering on Happy, thank you for joining us as well. Commander-in-Chief.
We would greatly appreciate if you go to your Twitter accounts and follow at WingNetSC, at Galligation, and tweet out to all your friends what you're watching tonight so we can let the world experience StarCraft 2 Community Team League. There's some pretty awesome players, some pretty awesome teams that we want to get out there. I mean, that is the point of the Community Team League, to introduce these players and these teams to the world.
That's absolutely right. These teams are talented. These teams are a lot of fun to watch, a lot of cool players, and they definitely need your support. These aren't backed by multi-millionaires. They're not making full-time jobs out of this quite yet. So help these guys out. Give them a follow, give them a like, check them out, what they're doing.
Yep. Shout out to Emmy Andre, says go Happy and EtnD. So he's definitely throwing his support behind Eternal Dreamers, as we've got a 14 pool that came out here on a single base, no hatch yet. So it looks like Bio Ice is going to be going for a bit of aggression here as he's mining some gas. He's going to be up to 100. Pretty shortly after this here pool pops, he's going to be going for some speedlings, it looks like.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. You know, and a lot of times you definitely see this a lot when you want to do early aggression for Zerglings, but typically you're going to see that second base come down relatively soon after this as well. As Zerg has a hard time getting a whole lot of much of anything done on one base, not just due to the limited amount of mining, but due to the limited amount of larvae.
Yeah, it looks like just now a drone heading out for Bio Ice is going to be putting down an expansion right as he gets to about 300 minerals here. And it looks like he made 4 Zerglings there, so that's going to delay him a little bit. But speed is on its way. Cybernetics core about to finish for Happy, and immediately comes out that Mothership core.
And that's going to be a great play, as these Zerglings are going to be coming in, but that Mothership core is going to be ready, and it'll be able to pick them off and send them home.
Yeah, some Zerglings heading across the map here, so this expansion of Happy is going to be hugely undefended except for this Mothership core, so, I mean, he's going to at least see it. These Zerglings aren't going to get a whole lot of damage done, but they're checking. Interesting, they're stopping by the third base here to see what they see there.
Well, the Bio Ice does have that Overlord there. He does see the Mothership core coming in, and, you know, Bio Ice does a great job of deciding, I'm going to redirect these lings. They aren't needed there right now because I'm just going to lose whatever I send there. So he's going to get his numbers up a little bit here, so that he has more of a critical mass to be able to do more damage when he has the numbers that he needs to get something done.
2 more Zerglings swinging around, so looks like he's trying to mass these together. He does have an Overlord that sees exactly what's going on with the expansion, so he knows he's not in a hurry, as it is wide open, no units there. Forge just now going down. Pretty late Forge, a 30 Forge. Now he's going to be walling this off.
And Bio Ice is going to make that punish that as those lings go in. Does take out that sentry, Probe running to try and get into position, does not get the pylon down to put that wall up, and now he's, oh my gosh, Happy's going to be supply blocked. All the probes rush in to try and deal with this, but these speedlings have such a huge advantage. Just so many lings are dying, or sorry, no, so many probes are dying. Photon overcharge does go down, forcing the lings to go. Oh, they got themselves cornered here.
He has taken out a surprising number of those lings with the probes because he's just running those lings around. So probes are getting free shots on him, plus that photon overcharge and the mothership core. He's going to clean that up.
Wow, that was some really great control. Another sentry goes down, but is going to get picked off. Does manage to get a force field down at the ramp of the main, but this Nexus is undefended.
Mothership core going to do some poking away at those lings, but those lings are going to easily get that base down. He's just swarming lings. He's got ling after ling in production, 8 more coming. He does have his ramp completely blocked off now with the pylon, so he's going to get a sentry out here, which is going to hold this off for a few seconds longer. But is it going to be enough time to get something out to deal with all of these Zerglings?
And, you know, BioAce is really smelling blood here. You saw how much damage he's able to do. He continues to make more Zerglings, streaming them across the map, just continuing to micro them, trying to get break back into this main base. That Cybernetics core is going to fall.
He hasn't used his force field. Oh my gosh, he put the force field way back on the ramp. That was a heat. Oh, okay, now comes the second one. And that Cybernetics core only had a few HP. I thought he waited a little too long to do that.
Few lings are able to stream in, and those sentries are going to fall. So again, lings are going to be in the main, and there's the GG.
There's the GG. Wow, it looked like Haffy, you know, I mean, that's a lot to deal with. I mean, that was a very smart play by BioAce. He was, you know, I thought maybe he was just holding those lings around, but he was holding them up until his speed finished with that Overlord there, and Haffy not able to get rid of it. He knew that he still had the opening.
Well, yeah, he was able to see the front. He saw that the forge was not down. He saw it even get made. So he knew that there weren't any cannons on the way. He knew that there was not going to be a whole lot in the way of those Zerglings. So he was able to boost those numbers up, get the speed, and run in and do as much damage as possible.
Yeah, so that's going to extend the lead for StarCraft Ascension. It's going to be 4-1 now.